What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? Welcome back to another video on my channel. My name is Josh Fan of ShowMeFootball.com and ArrowheadAddict.com. And today I wanted to make a quick video about an issue that I think the Kansas City Chiefs desperately need to fix if they're going to beat the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl LVII. This is an issue that has plagued the Kansas City Chiefs all year long, and that is their short yardage offense. Whenever this team is in 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, whenever they just need a yard, they turn into the Houston Texans. I mean, guys, this is crazy. The Kansas City Chiefs were number 2 in the NFL this year in 3rd down conversion rate. But when you start to break that statistic down a little bit and you look at the Chiefs' conversion rate relative to distance, the Kansas City Chiefs are bottom of the league in 3rd and 1 situations. They are the best offense in the league. They are the best 3rd down offense in the league. But when you look at their success rate on 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1, it is god-awful. They are one of the worst teams in the league. Like I said, they turn into the Houston Texans. So why do I think this is an issue that the Chiefs need to fix? Well, because this is a scenario that will likely pop up a lot throughout Super Bowl LVII, both for the Chiefs and the Eagles. Like, the Chiefs are going to have to convert a short yardage situation at some point in this game. It happened in both the Jacksonville Jaguars and Cincinnati Bengals playoff games. So, like, why wouldn't it happen in the Super Bowl? It's happened all year for the Chiefs, and they've really struggled. And in the Super Bowl, every single yard is important. Every single first down is important. It's the biggest game of the year. You can't leave any opportunities out there on the field. We know that the Eagles' defensive line is very good. We think their defense is pretty good. Yeah, they didn't play a lot of competition all year, but if you look at the numbers, the Eagles' defense has been very good this year, and their pass rush especially is just one of the best units in the league. They had 4 guys on that defensive line that had double-digit sacks, so this is a defensive line that can get penetration and stop the Chiefs in short yardage situations. So not only do the Chiefs have the fact that they just haven't been good in short yardage this year, they're going up against a team that can really make things hard for them. And this video is, of course, going to be focused on the Chiefs in short yardage, but it's worth noting that the Eagles were top 5 in short yardage conversions this year on 3rd down conversions. Jalen Hurts has been the best quarterback in the league this year at running the QB sneak, and it hasn't even been close. The Eagles always are sneaking with Jalen Hurts, and it works pretty much every time. So it would be pretty lopsided if the Eagles are converting on all of their short yardage situations and the Kansas City Chiefs weren't. That's definitely an aspect of this game that many people probably didn't think about before, and they get lost in all the other matchups like the Eagles D-line versus the Chiefs O-line and vice versa, that they don't think, yeah, the Eagles offense is like really good at operating on 3rd down and in short yardage, and the Kansas City Chiefs, a little bit of a different story. So how do you fix it? And what exactly has been the problem? Why is it this Chiefs offense that is so good and so strong along the offensive line can't get a singular yard? They struggle so much to just get 1 yard. Well, one reason I think the Chiefs have struggled in this all year is that their short yardage offense has become very predictable. They run a lot of inside handoff. We saw that to Michael Burton multiple times this year. They ran that last year as well. Okay, teams have just caught up to that. Like, you have to mix it up a little bit. The inside handoff isn't catching teams by surprise. Like, it's too predictable, and you're seeing opposing teams' defensive lines just immediately get penetration and stop the run when the Chiefs run the ball on 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, whatever. And some of it is on the Chiefs' offensive line too, because they're just not blocking very well on some of those plays, but also it's hard for them when the defense knows exactly what's going to happen. And a couple other examples, I mean, the flip play where the Chiefs will fake an RPO or whatever, and then they'll do a little shovel pass to Travis Kelce or Michael Burton, whoever. That the Chiefs have tried it a few more times this year, and it's definitely been sniffed out, okay? That's become a little bit too predictable. And then when we're talking about more down in the red zone or something like that, like the plays to Jody Fortson where they just lob it up to him. Like, teams know when you put Jody Fortson on the field and you barely target this guy all year, but you're putting him in the game when you're in the red zone, teams know that's who you're going for, okay? It's just become a little bit too predictable when it comes to the Chiefs' short yardage offense. Secondly, the execution just hasn't been great. I mentioned the offensive line and how they're missing some of their assignments and they're just letting guys get right through. They're getting blown off the ball in these short yardage situations. And then you have the Chiefs running backs, Isaiah Pacheco and Jerick McKinnon, who have been great this year, but there's definitely times where they miss the hole or they run into the backs of their offensive linemen, and that's just never going to get you a first down. And even when the Chiefs tried something different, like a sweep to McCole Hardman in the AFC Championship game, and he got him a first down, he just barely got the first down. I believe they also ran a similar play for Isaiah Pacheco in that same game, and he just barely got across the first down marker. It's just so incredibly difficult for this team to run for a first down. It's insane, especially when you consider that they've been one of the better run-blocking offensive lines all year long. Like, why is it so hard on the short yardage situations? I've given some pretty good reasons why I think the short yardage offense hasn't been very good, but there's definitely some other reasons that you could probably point out that I didn't mention. But let's talk about how to fix it and what the Chiefs should maybe do differently in this game to try to avoid this being a problem. The Chiefs had a short yardage situation again in the AFC Championship game, and they went to throw instead of running the ball. And first of all, I think throwing the ball is probably your best bet. And I know people have been clamoring for this Chiefs offense to run the ball all year, especially in the postseason, including myself. Like, I really thought a good part of the game plan against the Bengals would be to run the ball, especially with Mahomes' help. The Chiefs tried to run the ball. It didn't work very well. And besides that huge run from Isaiah Pacheco in the Jacksonville Jaguars game, the Chiefs haven't ran the ball all that well all postseason. And while I think that the Chiefs offense can attack the Eagles' run defense a little bit, this Chiefs offense is still going to throw the ball because that's what they've always done, and I think they should do that even on short yardage. But back to that play that I was talking about in the AFC Championship, they went to throw, and then the play just kind of broke down. There was nothing there, and Patrick Mahomes just said, F it. I'm going to throw it to Travis Kelce in the back of the end zone, and he got a touchdown. It was just improvisation from Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes. Even Tony Romo mentioned that on the broadcast. That was all Kelce and Mahomes, and Kelce and Mahomes are going to bail you out more times than not. And they're not going to do it every single time. But you know what? I'd rather probably bet on that than the Chiefs getting a yard when running the ball and handing it off on 3rd and 1, 4th and 1. So honestly, I would just go to throw on 3rd and short, 4th and short, because that's what the Chiefs do best. I trust this passing offense to get a quick couple of yards rather than handing the ball off to one of the Chiefs running backs and seeing what happens there. I wouldn't run the ball. I really wouldn't. Unless we're talking a situation where the Chiefs are like right up on the goal line. In that case, yeah, I mean, you can run the ball there and see what happens. But if you're at midfield and it's 3rd and short, I'm throwing the ball, man. I really am. And another solution that I have that's not so realistic is that the Chiefs just intentionally take a false start or a delay of game on short yardage situations, so it backs them up a little bit and forces it into a 3rd and 5 or a 4th and 5, because I honestly would feel a lot better about that, because those are the situations in which the Chiefs have been the best 3rd down conversion team in the NFL all year long. Obviously, I'm joking. You know, they're not going to try that in the game, but I don't think you can argue that would probably be better for them than 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1. So, yeah, that's what I got for this video, guys. I just want to talk about this issue regarding the Kansas City Chiefs offense, because I think it's one that the Chiefs really need to figure out heading into this Super Bowl. What are they going to do? Andy Reid had to go vanilla in the AFC Championship game due to injuries. I wonder if he's got anything drawn up for this Eagles game. Just a crazy play that we've never seen before that they'll pull out. I bet you we see at least one, and maybe that'll help in short yardage. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Andy Reid's just been waiting all year long to bust stuff out like that. But that's all I got for this video, guys. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe so more Chiefs fans can find this. Make sure you leave down in the comments your thoughts. I would love to hear from you guys. If you agree, disagree on anything, just let me know. But again, one more time, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I know a lot of you watching aren't subscribed. If you subscribe, it really helps me out, as well as liking the video. It just takes a second. I would really appreciate it. And of course, check out my work on showmefootball.com and arrowheadaddict.com. And I will see you all in the next one. Go Chiefs!